You're on.
Hey Val.
Hi.
This is so funny. I think video is so funny, but I'm really excited that you asked me to do this because I have watched you kind of manifest this little baby of VDA coaching, and so it's been really fun to kind of see all the different expressions and all the different things that you're doing with it. And what I'm really most excited to find out about what you're doing is this VDA Gateway. Connection Gateway? Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Well, it's VDA Inspiration Gateway.
VDA Inspiration Gateway. Okay, you started talking to me about it, and I really would like for you to tell me more about it. Like, why are you so excited about it, and tell me how it's all going to work.
So basically, I really believe in having as many tools in your back pocket that you possibly can in order to help you have greater success in navigating through your life here on Earth. And so there are certain people that I turn to that I value who they are, what they have to offer in the sense of where they're walking the talk, they're doing it, they're doing the work fully. And so VDA Inspiration Gateway is monthly. We launch something at the beginning of the month where they get a interview with myself, and I'm interviewing Eric Myers, my astrologer, who sets a tone and a theme for the month. And then we also give out a recipe for the month that's according to that theme, a meditation that I lead that's according to that theme. They also get a doTERRA essential oil that's according to that theme, or a recommendation for that oil. And then we just recently added Monica Ruth Hatch, who is she channels the archangels, so she also does a theme for the month.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So one theme a month. So give me an example of
Roughly, I mean, it depends on, right? So, okay, so March.
Oh,
right, I'm so excited about March. So March is this month, right? We're stepping into spring this month. It's all about action. It's all about fire. It's all about taking the things that we've worked on since the beginning of the year, January and February. We set our New Year's resolutions. We said, okay, these are the things that I want to work on. And a lot of it has been internal. And so now it's like, here the universe is supporting us in this time to really take action and step into these different areas. And it's almost like a fire under our butt.
Yeah.
And obviously it's all incumbent upon the work that we choose to do, and whether or not we actually take that step forward. And so it's really asking us and inviting us to stay diligent, to stay committed, and to stay with an honor code with ourselves. And then if you think about it, the more that we actually do that for our own selves and we say yes to ourselves, the universe says yes back.
Yeah.
And so that's what this is. And that's why having resources to tap back into, we start to rewire our conditioning.
Okay. So March is kind of like the turn-on switch for this whole thing.
Exactly.
It's like, you know, and so the theme is let's just turn it on.
Yeah.
Let's open it up. And so from the astrology to the recipes. So when you talk about a recipe, you talk about like smoothie or something, food. Like, what does that look like? So I get a recipe and I get a meditation.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we do January and February.
Okay.
And so they actually can go back on our site, VDA Coaching, and they can go to the Inspiration Gateway and actually check out the ones from last
And
month.
see what you've been doing.
Which is useful,
Yeah.
right? I just sent a friend there the other day because she was experiencing all these different things. I was like, go listen to February, January, because you set the tone for what's coming next.
Yeah, you know what? I actually really like this. You basically have this little portal where you have access to go back and revisit these tools, relearn these tools, and kind of bring them into your life. It's like your little, we're in the library. It's like your library of tools.
Exactly.
That's really fantastic. So we got the why. So March, because it's like, just March is an amazing month.
Yep.
And what has this, using these tools in your own personal life, like what really inspired you to create this gateway, Inspiration Gateway?
That's a great question. And for me, I really believe in setting intention regularly. A lot of us in the world, we set intention once a year, and that's the New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
And but again, we don't see change unless we consistently do it. The regular or most overused example is you go to the gym, you don't just work out once. You consistently go back and rebuild and build that muscle. And so that's ultimately it. And so what I do is at the beginning of every month in my own personal life is I set an intention, what do I want this month to be about? And I choose anywhere 1, 2 to 3 things. I top it at 3 because I don't want to overload myself. The achiever in me would tend to do that. And so then I use that as a touchstone to go back to with how am I doing with that? How am I doing with pausing more? How am I doing with dropping in and meditation more? And then the other times that I do it is the new and full moon. So it's these certain things that I'm using, and I'm actually, when I do that, tapping into astrology and tapping into looking at what Monica's offering every day from her downloads. And so these are things that I do. And that's why you take it in it's a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
You take it in a one-stop shop, you get all your information there, and boom, and then you can go off. Not to say that there's not other incredible people out there, tools out there, but why not put it in one portal?
You know, so I've known you for a while. We're good friends, and so I've been very fortunate to see how all of these different things that you do for yourself first, you know, in your own life, how they've changed your life, how it's been this amazing manifestation into your company. And so I think it's going to be a really cool thing for other people, because I think a lot of times you want to know, what are they drinking? What's in their Kool-Aid? Why does she look so bright? What's going on? And so to actually have you put out the tools that you use for your own life and the people who inspire you, your astrologer, you know, the people you go to for guidance and say, here you guys go, this is what I use. It's no longer a secret, right? It's no longer like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
But we get to actually, you're sharing it. I think that is huge. That's what seems to me really attract me to what you're doing.
Thank you.
And I love that. I love everything you have to say. So what can people expect? Like, so it's just to repeat, because you know, I know people like to hear things like, so they come on and they basically, it's a theme for the month, right? And then they get whoever you're the person that you're bringing or you're showcasing, highlighting. So this month it's going to be Eric Meyer.
No, it's everybody all month.
Everybody.
So again, it's a one-stop shop. So they go and they get, and we've been adding on. Like, I know, right?
Sign me
I know. And so Monica, we just added this month. We also added in an artist from Chicago, Ryan Bloom, who shares his artwork and poetry. So just something to stimulate your creativity and to really bring that like life out in you. And but they're there each month, and they're going to continuously be there each month. And if we add on more, we add on more. And when I learn things, I'll add them on. And you know, the way I feel is I'm a connection group. That's what I consider myself. To me, I love joining forces with people. I think the time and age of doing it alone is gone, and I'm grateful for that. And
collaboration.
It is a time of collaboration. It's heart time. It's expansion in that way. And so that's what this is. So yeah, we send out the newsletter. So that's one thing, is you got to make sure you're on the newsletter.
Okay.
And then you get the newsletter at the beginning of the month, and you get everything there, and you click on, and then it takes you directly to the site.
So how do you get on the newsletter?
So VDAcoaching.com, and you sign up on the newsletter there, put your email. Not to say you can't go on, but at one point that might not happen anymore, where it might be a portal, a membership portal. So just keep that in mind.
So right now, it's available, accessible to
anyone.
everyone, to anyone.
Anyone and everyone.
Okay, anyone and everyone.
Yep.
VDAcoaching.com. I can go on, I can click, and I can have awesome information from an astrologer. I can have a poet, and I can see his art and his poetry. I can have some cool recipes. I can have a great meditation by you and some wise words by you. And then anybody else that you kind of feel like has a really powerful message. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
That's really cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
So VDA Gateway Inspiration.
Well, thanks.
Inspiration Gateway. Whatever. It's inspirational. So yeah, that's the main thing, right? So yes, join it, and I think you'll dig it a lot. And get ready. Here we go, March.
Here we go, March. Thanks for sharing, Val.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.